This is Echo City TV, undiluted news for
My
Lagos.
name is Princess Kelechi Ogene, and I am the Executive Director of GMIT Fashion Academy and the President of GMIT Foundation, the founder of GMIT African Humanitarian Award. Oh my God, like if we start now, I mean, we're not going to go for the event, so I would just say it's been a journey. Okay, we've been in business for over a decade now, and then it was just a dream, okay, and now it's become a reality. What the goal is to create entrepreneurs, okay, that will become an ambassador for the school, okay, and also a better society, really, because I mean we've graduated over 1,000 students, okay, and I mean they've started their businesses. So now that we have a bigger place, okay, it means we're going to be getting more students, okay, by His grace. I mean, we've had some, new registered students today. So we're looking forward to this institute becoming a mega institute, okay, and then hopefully from having over 300 to 400 students to having 2,000 students in one sitting. That's the prayer and the goal, and then we're working towards it. But then, so far so good. I mean, you can see. Glory to God, okay, because I mean, this is our own property, okay, and you can imagine how much it is, so we're celebrating our efforts, okay. Last week we actually did a mini lunch with the team, okay, celebrating God and our efforts, like I said. But I mean, when we resumed on Monday, the students were like, no, we'll have to celebrate, we'll have to do that. And I'm like, okay, we're not going to disturb your studies, okay, so let's do Friday. And that's why we called it the mini, okay. So we're actually celebrating, the team again, okay, and then the student. There's been a change of trend, okay. Technology has made it easy for everybody, okay, and of course the educational system is also good because it helps structure, okay, and also help with the planning of the program. Also, because of the courses that we also offer, the entrepreneur sessions courses, the students are not just learning basics, which is the cutting and sewing, but they are also able to start and manage their business, so, and unlike before that you have to spend 3-4 years learning probably how to just stack a button or basics, now you can actually cover, I mean, 5 to 6 sectors of the fashion industry in less than 6 months, okay. Even though we encourage our students to stay more, we actually have like programs that we've designed for them with structured, outlined curriculum for them. So I think it's been a journey, for the fashion industry, but there's been a great improvement, okay, with the help of technology. Yeah, there's a big difference. I like the fact that you said fashion is beyond that. So if your mentality can change, it means a lot of mentality, have also changed. Now, for me, that was why I made reference to the educational system, right? I, for one, as a fashion designer, I crave knowledge. So I've done a lot of courses over the years, and that has helped us structure today. I've done some courses with Harvard. I've done courses with Lagos Business School. I'm an alumni of all the schools. I've done courses with Modus Academy, in Dubai. I've done with STC College in Dubai. I'm an alumnus of London College of Fashion. So you see, if you continue to learn, if you continue to groom yourself, it becomes better. So with the millions we've spent acquiring all this knowledge, you don't expect us to be basic. Do you understand? And look at all the brands, like even the people we met in the fashion industry. Look at the likes of them Gucci, them Armani. Are you telling me that they are all, do you understand what I'm saying? And even the graduates that we have, they're doing so well. Okay, so our educational system, yes, is good, but they don't really teach like the entrepreneur sessions in school. Okay, they don't teach the practical aspect. It's more of theory. So I thank God, okay, that we're able to balance it now. Okay, I believe both the skill acquisition and the educational whatever, I think they go hand in hand. they are all important, you know, for the new generation. So I wouldn't say don't go to school because it's easier to start making money, okay, through entrepreneurship. But I would say, you know, it's good that, you know, they have both, and then it's easier for them to choose. So I mean, I'm just a practical example that you can actually have a degree and choose this path. In fact, not just a degree, you can have degrees and choose this path, you know, and you know, make legit money from it. I mean, the fashion industry is very lucrative, and then it's not just fashion. Skill is the way forward. Okay, I mean, those that do makeup, you know, those that do hair making, even carpentry. I mean, the office design. When you come in maybe 3 weeks time, you see that this would change. I mean, we're spending millions for just, you know, one space. Okay, so as long as it's skill, there's money, you know, in it. I think every industry actually have that. Managing people, managing people. Sometimes funds. Okay, I mean, the goal that we have and the dream, the vision that we have is to, like I said, have 2,000, you know, in fact up to 5,000 seating. Now, for us to have that kind of platform, you need that space, right? And for you to have that space, you need funds. Okay, so finance, not having the government, you know, see our work, you know, and invest. I mean, what I see people do is you have to know somebody before they can do anything for you. And that's why we've taken it upon ourselves, you know, to just continue to push and let our work speak for us. Otherwise, you know, I mean, we've done a lot, okay, and by now we expect that we should be having like enough partners, you know, but regardless, we'll continue to do, you know, what we're doing as regards the foundation. So there are a lot of challenges, okay. Power supply, we're spending hundreds of thousands on only diesel monthly, you know, there's a whole lot of challenges, you know. But I mean, if we can get to the stage, it means we can pull through. That's why we're entrepreneurs. We're not scared of taking risks. We're not scared of challenges. I mean, this is the path we choose. So we'll make sure that regardless of the challenges, we'll always make the best out of it. I love my family so much, and I keep them away from social media. But just, you know, I have a beautiful family, and then that's it. My business, you know, is different from my family life. Yeah, my kids are my students and alumni. We leave it as that. We don't need to compete, you know, with people overseas. I mean, their culture is different from ours, but I like the fact that our people are beginning to accept our culture. I mean, we have some men in the building today, yourself inclusive, you're wearing native. Do you understand? This is a Nigerian made. There is nothing that we cannot do. This was done by our students. Do you understand? So we've grown, we've improved, and that's why that, you know, that educational system, you know, it's not a waste. Okay, it helps us structure, it helps us, you know, with the finishing, with and all that. So we can compete, but I don't think that's our business. We can make all the money here, okay? Everybody now, even our celebrities, they are promoting Made in Nigeria. So we've grown unlike before, you know, and then we ourselves, we've actually, you know, groomed a lot of students that have started their brands today, and they're making money from it. I mean, talking about the likes of Soluch, you know, in fact, we have about 9 fashion academies that are our babies today. You know, we have some into ready-to-wear sector, some in children's wear, some into bridal, some into men's wear. You know, if you check our page, GMITE Fashion Academy on maybe Instagram or on Google or the website, you know, you would see those that have graduated and how they are doing. They've become bosses of their own. So, and then if we continue to invest in our economy, I mean, we're all going to benefit from it, you know. So we don't necessarily have to see them overseas like they are the best. I have seen even them, you know, I've forgotten the brand, was it LV or some known brand like that, you know, selling our skirts for $1,000 something. skirts, just, yeah, I mean, that's creativity you're paying for. So I know we will get there. We will get to a point where we start appreciating the creativity of, our designers, because we are creative. Our students are going to be showcasing fashion with cards today, so you understand what I'm saying. I mean, this is an example. This is a student that is, in less than 6 months, she can make this. So this is haute couture. I mean, if you see this in foreign store, you know how much they will sell it. So, I mean, we can do it. So why not? It's important because the fashion industry is massive. Okay, in fact, like I said, it's not just restricted to fashion. Skill acquisition in general. Okay, like I said, it can be carpentry, it can be IT, like we have IT department. Okay, it can be IT, they work with the branding, the visual and everything. It can be, even the fashion industry. Let me even bring it down to the fashion industry. People that we have graduated, like I said, they have the pattern drafters. Okay, the facilitators they are teaching, they have those that all they do is just illustrate designs. Okay, that's under illustration. We'll have the stylists. Okay, we'll have the ready to wear. We have couture, we have avant-garde, we have the children's wear, we have bespoke, we have the fashion industry is so broad. We have the machinists, in fact, overseas, they've been able to identify all this, different sectors and they built on it. The fashion industry in Nigeria, we're growing, but trust me, from just what GMIT Fashion Academy have been able to do, you will know that is necessary, is a necessity. In fact, it is. It's an essential, not even just necessary, it's an essential. Because those that we have graduated now, they have started their businesses and they are doing well. They are no longer a liability, they are no longer dependent on somebody. The people that we have graduated, they no longer have to call one uncle or look, one boyfriend or something. I mean, it's good to have a relationship, but you're going into it because you're going into it with a clear vision, because you are in love and not because you want to be dependent or you want to, suck somebody. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's good that we encourage and embrace skill acquisition. I mean, my daughter is already learning fashion design. I learned this from my mom. Okay, aside her being an entrepreneur, she was a serial entrepreneur. Like, she was with Power Holding then, right? And then she had her own supermarket, and then she was also a designer. Okay, I remember they used to make some Xmas clothes then that I know I would not allow them make for me now, but for the fact that she showed me that part, that's why I'm here today. So I mean, look at me, as a designer and an executive director of a fashion school. If I can afford a property worth hundreds of millions, and not just for the school but also hostel, then the skill acquisition industry is massive. We've had a hostel for over 3 to 4 years. Oh. Yeah, like the student that registered this morning, she came from Benin. Oh, she paid her school fees and she'll be coming. Oh yes, we have students from overseas. We have both students and alumni, right? Different alumnus that graduated from here. From overseas, a lot of them from South Africa. We have Indian students, from Egypt, Cameroon, Ghana. From all the African countries, how they call it now, European countries, yes. You can't cut corners with fashion, okay? And that's why when some people come, they'll be like, oh, the school fees is so high. And I tell them, we've invested a lot, Even the facilitators that are teaching you, they have their own businesses. So it's not just basic you're going to learn, Yes, you've seen some other schools, that say you'll be a fashion designer in 2 months and then you pay maybe peanuts or whatever. And at the end of the day, if you were satisfied or if you were fulfilled, you won't be coming here. Because the people that graduate from here, they start their business, they don't go looking for another school. So I would say, if you're ready for this, invest, be ready to invest. Get a mentor, okay? Follow people that have actually gone through this journey and emulate them, okay? Build on their ideas, because don't copy outright. A lot of people are they're copying outright. I see copy and paste everywhere. Try and be creative, try and build. If you watch some of the interviews from our students and alumnus, they'll tell you what we do is about creativity. We bring out the creativity in you. So it's not just about you learning basic sewing, you're going to do all of those, but that's not priority. We need to see you in whatever design that you are creating. Don't give up. It's not going to be easy, but it will only get better. It has always gotten better, so don't give up. Start small. Don't wait until you have a lot of money before you start. Start small. I started small and here we are. Okay, I used to have a shop at Ujumu, my first shop was about 65K, and then the business actually funded itself to the point where we now got another bigger shop at Ikota Shopping Complex. And from there, we got even double bigger shop, okay, and then we came to Lekki Phase 1, a duplex, and now we have a mega place. So you have to start small. Don't look at other people and say, hey, I have to wait until I have maybe $1 million or $2 million. With as little as 100,000, when we do the GMITE SMA support scheme, you will be shocked what, people can do with the money you're saying is small. Do you understand? So don't wait. Start small, give it your best shot, do your research. Don't go into business because somebody else is going into business or you believe this is the new trend. Go into business because you're passionate about it. You have to be passionate about it. You wake up thinking of design, you wake up thinking of dresses, then you have to choose that part. But whereby you're thinking of how to hit nail and then because somebody is making money from fashion, you go this way, it won't last. Okay, so you have to be passionate about whatever, parts that you choose. You need to also learn to be patient. You can't rush it. You can't just start a business and start thinking you start making money immediately. You have to invest funds, you have to invest your time, you have to lose sleep, you have to invest, your energy, creativity, everything is more of mental when you're starting your business as an entrepreneur. There's actually a lot of advice I want to give to my aspiring fashionpreneurs, but first you have to register with GMITE Fashion Academy. You have to register with GMITE Fashion Academy, and then come and suck all the ideas that we have. But there's actually a lot. Okay, it's beyond just money. You need to have a good team. If you don't have funds to start paying salary, you need to probably have partners. But you need to start small. Let's just have a dream. Start. Don't wait. Start. Do your research. Have a budget plan. Learn the skill. You need to learn the skill so that you can manage well. And then when you're talking, people would understand where you're coming from. You need to have experience. Experience is the best teacher. Even if you have 1 billion and you invest in a property without having that experience, without having that foundation, that knowledge, it won't last. You have to be in charge of everything that you're doing. That's why you need to start small so that you can make your mistakes, in small sizes, because we've all made mistakes. I have made loads of mistakes. Oh yeah, I have.
This is close to more life. Amen. Progress. Amen. And so everything you've lost, you get it down with you.
Damien, and this is my first illustration project. I was actually undecided. I had too many styles. I had researched on Pinterest and all. And Mr. Nat kind of helped me decide on something retro. The pants are inspired by an outfit I saw on Balmain website, their 2016 collection. And the top, it's a cape. I used the king and queen of the cards to kind of give an African look. And if you notice, she's wearing like African bangles and neck piece and all. This was quite challenging, first of all, having to decide with so many styles out there, and then cutting the cards, placing it, the frame and everything. My frame actually broke, but hey, I was able to piece it together. This look can be worn to red carpet, can be worn for a party. She's a funky diva. Yeah.
Wow. Good day, everyone. My name is Elijah Comfort, and the name of my design is Contemporary Meets India. Yes, on Wednesday when I came to school, I had so many ideas and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. But then Mr. Nat told me that, gave me an idea of how the Indians, how they dress, and how their outfits look like. So I decided to pick a particular Indian outfit, that's the Legan Kohil. It's made up of a crop top and flare long skirts, and their skirts are mainly made of bold printed patterns and embroideries. So I used king and queens to emphasize my bold prints and also show that I have different prints in the skirt. Now the contemporary part is this top part. It's meant to be a backlet and alter neck. So this is my design. Thank you. Wow.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rachel, and I'm presenting my designs, illustration, fashion with cards. My design is a royal ball gown. I made this design with inspiration of a royal princess wedding. I can wear it for a royal wedding and a red carpet, on a red carpet also. As you can see, the bangles and the jewelry on her and her crown. This is good for a wedding, a royal wedding. To be creative, to bring out the designs you really want. Cutting it and placing it, it was an amazing thing because it gave me I learned a new thing that I can use a card to bring out my designs. I can use anything. When I went on a search, I saw Pinterest, I saw other designs that people made with vegetables and other cartons, papers. I was like, wow, this is really interesting because it helps us to bring out what we think we can't do, bring out the best in us, at least help us to know that we can even lay our ideas on something like this. And also, I'm impressed because I don't know how to draw before. When I entered when I entered my school and I entered the illustration class, I started learning how. I don't even know how to draw head, talk more of hand. But I'm impressed. I'm happy that I can even create this here. I'm so happy that I'm improving. I'm improving. So thanks to my fashion academy, thanks to our illustrator, our fashion illustrator, Mr. Max. He's really doing a great job for us. Thank you, Mr. Max. God bless you. And thanks to all Gmites fashion instructors. God bless you all.
Voila, nice.
Good afternoon. My name is Halima, and then to be honest, when I came to school on Wednesday, I did not have an idea of what to do, so I just decided to do something that when I see my work, something about me, I'll be able to feel proud and always remind myself why I'm in Gmite. So this is me, my two favorite fashion dresses that I wear every day because I love the casual style. So this is a one-hand gown and I love wearing leggings every time. So I did this, and then these leggings, especially the leggings, I made it have a statement. I chose this vintage part because of the queens there to remind myself that Halima, you're a queen. And then I made sure that I put a statement here for myself. I made up my mind. We went to market with my friend, we got the tag and the materials. So when I came to the school yesterday, because of this, to see Mr. Na just to put me through. So I opened a website, I could find something like, I looked at the model, I said, this is full of attitude, how am I going to work with this? Oh my gosh. But I thought myself, I said, I will do it anyway. So I went online to search and I got a Vanguard dress. I'm like, okay, this attitude, like Lady Gaga attitude, you understand Lady Gaga, you know, everybody know Lady Gaga is a crazy person when it comes to outfit and all that. I said, okay, let me go with this. So I just said, okay, sorry, let me go with this. So I decided to put it in this.
My name is Onyinyechi Chilekiti. My work here is just a girl who is going for a party. So she's wearing a short dress and she's ready to have fun. And I just want to thank Mr. Nat for helping us put our inspirations down and for G-Mite as well. Thank you very much.
My name is Ebenezer Amo. This is a dress I got inspiration from MET 2019. And this is a red carpet dress. And this is a flower that I made from love from the cards. And this is like, it's looking like a mermaid dress. And this is off shoulder, and this is a bracelet I made from diamonds from the cards. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tokwe Jatoye, and this is my project. This is my manual illustration project. This is my first project. And here, as you can see, is a model putting on a tuxedo and a flare gown. It is actually made of nets. As you can see, I used the king and queen to make the tuxedo, and I added it to skirts. And she's wearing a beret. It's a French classic simple look. Thank you.
Wow, nice. So what are the challenges?
It was quite easy because I'm actually good at art and crafts.
Oh, nice. Let's give a round of applause, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Adedeji. This is my 3D fashion illustration card. I got inspired by the red carpet and the color red. And this model, she's wearing a tube dress, and it's for a red carpet event. And I use red to highlight my inspiration.
Wow, round of applause to you.